Now, see if we so that working. Let's just flip YouTube. Yep, this is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. Uh, back. Okay, you just oh, perfect. 20% of that story, really. So there is something serious. Uh, 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 what I'll do is I'll do my mic, set it back up. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Let's see what's. Let's check the mic itself. Save the plot and play it back for yourself, and you. Yeah, and I bet it's something to do with my mic settings. Top here. I can't see very well because. So. Oop. Test, 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 test. Pattern. Test, 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 test. Still cutting in and out. No one said anything about the mic having issues, but I did notice other when I was playing my game, sometimes the sound would cut out on that. So I'm not. I was speaking way too soft, and you know what? That happens. Like I'm a pretty soft spoken person, so I usually have to have the volume up of something else really high for me to speak loud enough for the mic to pick. But I'm working on. I'm going to work on trying to find a better spot for the mic so that it's right here, so closer to me. Or I got to just turn it up somehow, and I have to read some more instructions. What I'm doing wrong. Yeah, and like a lot of the times I've had issues in the past where microphones don't pick up my voice for whatever pitch that or something like that. But I appreciate you letting me know. What are you doing right now? You gaming right now? It was too hot for me to sleep, so I just went and decided, okay, I'm going to stay up because I'm waiting for X-Men 97's new season to start. Should be there. It is. Sorry, dropped. 3 episode drop to start. Woo! Having the mic down in front of your face isn't a bad thing. I mean, unless you're putting it in as well. Yeah, the biggest thing is to try and not have it in my way. Um, this is the first time that I've actually had issues with it since Spot. So, right, 3 episodes. That's cool. I will be watching that. And you're up for no real reason. Kids are here. Yeah, and I'm also. Oh, I know why I'm not. This isn't. There we go. Up. Come down to. Well, successfully streaming on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. That was the goal to figure out what I was doing. And it's just sorted out. We've had so much freaking rain here, man. So much rain, so many storms, like tornadoes, which like what? Tornadoes in Canada? What's going on? I looked into it earlier today and it's like we broke the record for tornadoes in Manitoba this year. 7 hit down touchdown this summer so far. It's unheard of. I never ever heard of it. So pretty wild. Tornadoes comes lots of rain, super humid and uncomfortable. That also means lots of mosquitoes. I am covered in bites. I am so itchy all the time right now. That's working. Earlier today, I was streaming for a bit, and I was streaming. What is it? Jedi Survivor. I like it. Story's cool. Game mechanics are all right. Um, some things I don't like about it. You lived in Alabama for seven long and very. That's crazy. I mean, I have friends that live in Kansas and Missouri. All those Kansas State, Missouri, and Omaha and Nebraska. They're all telling me that Tornado Alley is shifting and changing, hitting other pieces and less as much inside the alley. So I'm like, it's shifted pretty hard because both Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and also I heard Alberta as well got tornado summer. So mind-boggling to me, fucking wild. Never seen anything. And I mean, for me, living in Winnipeg, the like biggest shithole of my country, I put up with the fucking cold here because there's no hurricanes, no tornadoes, no earthquakes, and no alligators. We got tornadoes now, man. The first time they find a fucking alligator in the river, I'm out. I'm leaving. Like this. No. Like, I've lost one of the four. I'm like, not happy. Rather go back to the West Coast and like live like in Victoria, Vancouver, or even in the Okanagan Valley again, than deal with another one of those things disappearing. You should stream again. You're horrible at interacting with the chat. I okay. Well, there's I mean, if you is it that you don't notice that people are chatting? Is that what it is, or because if it's that you're not noticing people chatting, you'll see my chat window that I have is right here. This is an extra plugin and download, and it dings every time someone sends a message. The only thing it doesn't do is it doesn't send me messages for people. Like it's only tied to Twitch. It doesn't send me messages for people who are um, that are messaging me TikTok or I do have a chat for that, but I haven't figured out how to set that chat up because if I do that, then this one will probably. But I want the multi-stream chat to start letting. It's like it's connected to YouTube successfully, connected to TikTok successfully. You get zoned into the game. I have two monitors, so my chat is going on inside the edge of the site. Yeah, so I have my main monitor here, and I have three going on. I have my main monitor here, and this one here has my OBS. To the far side, close to the main monitor, that is. But I also have this overlays over all my games and stuff like that. So if as long as I get it in a good position where it's not trying to do things often, I have to move it to different places depending on the game I'm playing. Yeah, it'll get in the way, and I'll be like, "What the?" Trying to like, I can't read any of the things about this equipment that I'm trying to buy in Neverwinter. And it's like, shit, my whole inventory is blocked by this chat. But like Neverwinter's got such a busy screen, it's hard to find a spot to put anything. My Neverwinter stream. So with my chat being where it is on your screen, if I've got open like inventory, that covers, and you guys can't see it. I mean, I still can't, but I have to move this thing around convenient spot, which is very difficult to find, usually down in the bottom part of the screen where Phoenix is like. Yeah, I mean, I've set these up now and everything. Two servers, Swolo, Papa. And I got all my art done, man. I got it all done. It's all finished. Belt's done. Tassets are done. Everyone's telling me that everything's like almost done for this stuff, and I'm like, almost done, man. Like, I fucking leave next week. Like I leave on Tuesday to go drive across the country for this. Hopefully, you're gonna get it mailed to it. Some game I play even a few pixels changing will draw my attention. That on an over game my bonkers. Yeah, I can understand that, right? Me streaming on platforms like this is new, but I've been streaming for a very, very long time through Discord. I started during COVID. I was streaming my art a lot with some people new. So I'm part like the LARP I'm part of. We have been a very, very active Discord during. But I would go on there. I would wake up at 7 in the morning, on announce I'm gonna be streaming Discord. I would stream my art all day or stream a video game all day and just interact with absolutely anybody that can. And I got known all over Canada and United States within because of doing any Discord that I could get my hands on. Hey, this is what I do. I started really getting traction and getting known. So I would go to Arctics, basically karaoke. Aerolith, yeah, yeah, is the lowest you've ever seen at this hour. Well, I don't know. It depends on what's going on. Like right now, it's Canada Day here, right? So like, I know that a lot of the Canadian players are sleeping or partying, but I'm yeah person that I was supposed to spend tomorrow decided that go out of town and hang out with some of our friends, and I wasn't invited. So I was like, oh, okay, fun. Like, oh well, I mean, I guess I could tell them that you're coming too, and I'm just kind of like, I'm not gonna having pit not happening. I'd rather just stay home, watch my cartoons, stream, exercise. I love being the awkward third wheel. Um, yeah, I didn't. It's just hanging out with this couple that's friends, right? You're way more fun. Okay, well, I'll be watching that later, so I'll just set that there. How many people are playing right now? I've tried playing on Airlift a couple times, but I'm just like I log in and there's nobody anywhere near where you start. I've always found that there's very little welcome to the game guidance. This is me very annoying. But one of the things I've been thinking about a lot. Oh wow. I mean, yeah, geez, Star Wars is number 3 on the list for population, and it's only got 16 people on. That's wild. Gaul is the place to start, usually pretty active and tame for the most part. Okay. I mean, here we have cities and plains, distant shores, Underdark, and Alderaan. Like what? How many servers they got? This is all the Xbox players on there too, isn't it? They are all connected. Yeah, I kind of figured. There's the Neverwinter 2 server I play on is 2 servers, and you get to a point where you just go through transition server. But like all the northern stuff about north of Baldur's Gate is on one server, and everything else is south of Baldur's Gate. It's one server. So let's do this. Yeah, I didn't know. Viewer would be funny. Hayes got 59 people. That's wild, man. A 6-level server. It's like super famous all of a sudden. Same thing on Airlist. So if you made a new character, no matter which server you start on, if you select Skull on Underdark, okay, it will just send you. Is Airlift like a Forgotten Realms city that I don't know about? I don't remember seeing that on any of. I don't have them behind me anymore. When my stuff was facing the wall right behind me, it was such a tight space. When I had that set up, first of all, I couldn't exercise. Way out in the Moonsea Isles. Oh, okay. Looks like near Flan and stuff like that. Right? Is that right? Moonsea, that's where Flan is. Pretty sure that's been Past Moon. Oh, okay. I've been playing with the idea of making a character on Star Wars that is a social and medical wisdom willpower. Out in the middle of damn nowhere land. You know, I remember when the map like didn't go much past the Moonsea. Like it was like I mean, all the maps I have, like if I had the complete set, but my parents never managed to gather all of them. They missed a few issues of Dragon Magazine that for the Forgotten Realms, and I have all these maps. They're all laminated. There's sections missing, and from like the 70s and 80s, out of like Dragon Magazine or Legend Magazine, I used to have tons of. I used to have the whole collection that my gave to me. I donated them to Gregory because I couldn't have 9 boxes of magazines sitting around my house that I'm never gonna look at. But yeah, so I got that done. course, you probably saw these two guys are this way. Have that nice blue sheen, black jackalope pieces. Those are finished. And I finished her belt as well. There's the rape tongue, people call it. There. That's the main art piece that most people see. So long. It's got this on it twice. Spots, because she wanted, when I squired her, I gave her my old belt, and I'm much larger than her, and my belt wrapped around her twice and down to just below her. And she wanted like her knighting belt, same thing. And I was quite touched by that. Special. She wanted squires. You know, you're in a social game like this where you take on apprentices, they do something like this, very touching, sweet, unexpected. Like my night when I was a squire, I got told that I could take Tall name. Her name was Lynn Tall. It's her in-game name, Lynn Tall. Like, yeah, now that you're a squire, you're allowed to take the Tall name. I didn't really want the Tall name. It just didn't suit me. I think a very, very Viking-ish persona, and Tall is a very Tudor kind of name. So I was like, you know what would be good though? Be Lindenson. So I changed my character's last name to Lindenson for Wolf. And she thought that was really sweet and was touched by it. This day, Corwin Lindenson is my Amtgard persona. I'm looking forward to this. Next week I go and watch the event. I'm going to take 2 days to drive there and have a day to chill before the event starts. And then from there we go to the event. I'm going to try and get there as I can. I got to get in touch with event runners and be like, hey, the original I'd be in the morning, set up vigil that's that night. A vigil is the populace can come at night, talk to them, ask them questions about the path, how they're going to gain more advice from them, give advice to them, give them criticism, so on and so forth. I got all of that when I was getting criticisms. Changed my life. Someone brought it up to me. I became very, very aware of something. Check myself. Constantly trying to be aware of. Yeah. Got to go through that, but I'm going to set it up. The event is faith themed. Very appropriate. It's her persona. And perfect event. I've got all these wall hangings that forests and mushroom, all these twinkle set up this little spot. It's a place where she can sit across the table from someone else, have a conversation, and if she wants me to be part of that, then I will be. If she doesn't, I don't have to be. And then I will set up her underbelt will be one who's doing the list. So it's like people come and they sign up. Like, okay, you're on the list, and I will call your name. If you're not here by the third time I call your name, you'll have to come back and get back on the list and start from scratch. But knights always seem to be we have the ability or the right to jump lines when it comes to these sorts of things, because we're very busy people, and at events we're usually running stuff. So it's like, okay, I'm jumping the line to go into this vigil because I got shit to do, and I can't sit here and wait for 45 minutes for everybody ahead of me to be done. You know, so I'll go. And I've only ever claimed that right twice. I was running an event. I had to leave. And nowadays it's like, I had one person kind of question me on it and be like, what are you doing? You can't. And I'm like, I'm jumping the line. And they're just like, no, you can't. I'm like, my 4 knighthoods say I can. Shut up. I have work to do. So, it's like you gotta find that balance between getting the job done and not sounding arrogant. You ever give Erlith a thought? I mean, I can help you with some direction and magical buffs to get. Yeah, there's a couple things that I think about, like stuff I want to try on Star Wars. There's stuff I want to try on City of Arabelle. Kind of like how, like, I watched some of the guys that were playing clerics. It's like, the biggest weakness you have as a pure fighter is buffs. I don't have any. I have to rely on potions, and items, and stuff like that. Burn through them so fast. So I was like, what would happen if you made a war cleric? Half fighter, half. How would you want to that build? Because like, you're human. Best thing you'd probably do would be build that character with a lot of wisdom, and secondary being your strength, because you can always at 3rd level you pass strength, or a war domain pass it at 1st level strength. And I'm just like, or is it strength domain? Strength domain? I can't remember. I read about it. But yeah, it would just be like, get yourself set up where you're buffing yourself with a renewable resource instead of non-renewable resources. You do have to rest to get the resources back, but like, at least you have them. Shit gets tough. You've got spells. I would love it if it was like even 2 more levels to do better. Get up to level 12, that'd be, because then I could really that's when you start really. But I found so far, and I don't want to jinx it, but with character Corwin, not died yet. He's come close, but like a lot of even the DM events, I go through them, I'm not getting hurt very much. I have a really good armor class, and like the way they've modded the game, I've got coming critical, weapon focus, superior weapon focus, epic weapon, like all this crazy shit. If I hit something, it's really fun. Over the fact, fuck all support for casters on the server. Casters can't spells back because rest at inns. Apparently you can rest in other places, you just have to have the stuff. So you have to buy camp and get your spells. But I'm going to keep reading your casters can get spells back because the inns, the only cantrips that are refundable are attack spell. So playing a healer cleric is possible. They will blow all of your healing spells halfway to destination. So I think part of it is that's but I'm not entirely sure. There's still stuff there's tons of stuff I really don't know about the server. Maybe what it is maybe we need to talk to some of the players on the server and be like, hey, you know how to play a caster on this server. You're a pure wizard or a pure sorcerer, and you're level 10. Maybe do a tutorial on this, like shoot a video and be like, this is why we build this way. This is how you get through the first bit, and so on. But it is definitely it is designed for a party, and I think I don't know how it would be with Wizard, because I've never really been much into playing them until Baldur's Gate. And when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, it was like never made caster. It's like cool. Saw a really amazing build. went and did it. And I was like, this fucking slaps. You know, as soon as you have Scorching Ray with a sorcerer, like you're a monster. And like if you get your up nice and high and all that kind of shit, and you have the right equipment, Flame Sorcerer on Baldur's Gate 3, it's like you've got a machine gun. Just sit there, it's like watch like 6 enemies drop. Players can't cast Cure Reminder. What if you took like the healing domain? Wouldn't a healing domain give you some free healing? It's a renewable resource. I have one character, and she lucked out, and she found shit tons of wands. She's got like 40 cure wound wands in her inventory. And it was just like, I just kept doing those basic quests over and over and over and over again. And then I got to a certain point, turn off my XP gain, keep doing these quests to make money, to do all the mini quests in the city that I could solo. And then I would just log out, play a different character. And then when it resets, I'd come and do a lap with her, go through all of them, just keep doing that. Tons and tons of money. The idea is I want to get her with a shit ton of money, a shit ton of resources, all that kind of stuff before I go any further. Get empowered healing on all spells, but you don't get refundable spells. That's all I do. Well, now I feel like that's a challenge. I feel challenged to figure out how to make them. But what is getting in? Right? What's getting in the way? What's stopping us from having fun as a caster? I mean, like as an archer, awful. You're an archer that have to have melee weapons because almost all the things that you fight in the early quests will close the gap on you and melee, and every shot you take, you get an attack of opportunity. So you like really, really have to have melee. Meaning, like, what's the point of being an archer? You're only archer if you're in a group. And I mean, like, most of the servers I played on Point Blank Shot, they've upgraded it so that it prevents an attack of opportunity. Treats it like you're using a melee. But they did not do that with this server, and I really think that playing an archer pretty much. How are you going to build an arcane? Which you can do, you just have to tell them right away, set up quests for you to become an arcane. But if you can't drop something before it gets to you, you're dead. Yeah. Exactly. They never fixed it. Yeah. I thought for sure, like, that's one thing I'm having problems with these advanced editions. Like, Neverwinter 2 has had this ever since the very first update of the game in the second week of it being released. You'd be walking and you stop, character, there's a glitch, or your character would just turn around, face back. Okay? And it would happen like all the time. And when we did the enhanced edition, they never fixed that. And like, the game's 20 years old. You guys haven't fixed this yet. What the hell's going on? It was like the first patch broke this, and they've never repaired it. Go and look and see this. Oh. You need to care. So, what is that species called? Star Wars. Yes, and then there's Taurans, yeah. I found that George Lucas played one. Blue skin, near humans, live to the moon. Part of the Galactic Republic during government. Indigenous species. All weird fact that I found out by accident watching some all vertebrate. Oh, that was fascinating when that weird. I think that weird. They killed him. Because I was trying to get a lightsaber made for without being Jedi or Sith. I honestly don't see months of playing just to be sad. Yeah, and I mean, like, it's hard, really hard, and like a lot of people that join the Jedi Order or the Sith Order, if they leave it after they get a lightsaber, they take it away from you, and that got protested for years, and now they finally have a system for non-faction people to get a lightsaber. It's really difficult. I don't generally play Force users on there. Blue skin, flushed, yellow eyes, blue eyes, top of their head, color of their hair varied from white to purple to black. Cool. That's neat. Golden facial tattoo. See if we can make this happen. Character concept then. We'll just start with this. Have any pen? Oh, this is being inherited on. Yeah. Everything. It's everything. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've never tried to do it with them. I know that over the years, I've seen people rage quit the server many. It's a neat block image. You got a bone through his stormtrooper. I remember her from the cartoon. I remember her name. So don't have any mentor. The other thing that bothers me with the Star Wars server is that Cathars use the half-orc body type, and I'm just like, it doesn't make sense to me. I never thought of them as an extra bulky kind of humanoid. Like the one that joins you in Knights of the Old Republic, a normal size female. Like, I'm glad they fixed Wookiees. They used to look stupid. Absolutely ridiculous. They were so scrawny and skinny, couldn't make them taller than a human could be. So it looked real. So female shepherd, Femshep. No. I think this server needs is like just like a couple logos. Can't find the port. Some kind of Star Wars. Nani. Tons for bunch of. There used to be an Ithorian portrait. I don't know what happened to it. Can't find. Maybe it was the other Star Wars server. On. Always Jack for some reason. I feel like there's way less portraits than there used to be. Guess the most neutral one would. Sure. There was a couple of fun moments I had, but I found myself never able to find people to the run to the temple. No one hit the main cities. No 50 people online, and I can't find a damn one. They're probably in an event. I mean, you see 50 people online. There's probably a big deal on, and you have to be like there at the beginning to get part of it. And it's sometimes there will be a portal like I hadn't played in probably 2 years, and I went and came on, and I was just like walking, was about to leave town, and I'm like, oh, what's this? There's a portal. I went through the portal in it. Holy shit! Here I am. All I'd done is the space station, Ewok, and all of a sudden I'm in it. You think I'm muted? You hear nothing now. Test, 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 test. My mic is... Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, test. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. You guys need to have the desktop off. Alright, have a good one, man. My desktop sound that was hearing. Oh. Have a good night. Background. Standards. Okay. Abilities. Social. Willpower. And you swaps that out. This if I backgrounder. Okay, custom.
Fight them! Attack! Oh! Ah! Ah! Blast them.
Cats are one source of ringworm infection. Sometimes you'll find that people will have a strange reaction to your cat.
Yeah. Okay. So we're managing. Okay, what's happening down here? Did it freeze up? It freeze up. Catch up. There we go. For some reason that paused. I'm still streaming. Good. Let's see here. Society and culture. Um, Games. Uh, send this. Uh, oh, Kevon. Okay.
Ah! Ah! Ha! Ha!
Just be like it. It's just so limited. I'm missing tons of stuff. Character. For one thing, we're gonna do that. See if there's a tattooed one. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's cool. I like the goggles. Couple new with face tattoos, eh? Face tattoos? E. Oh, there's a face tattoo. Not like that head though. Is that the handmaiden? No. Young Kreia? Younger Kreia? Huh. Statues. Okay. more head to be. Face tattoos, but like want it to be tattoos. That'll huh. One. Wow. Cybernet. You things that have face tattoos suck. Cool that they got all these new. Anyway, yeah. Not digging it. Okay. It was fun. I mean, we're just screwing around. They devoted. Come up with it. At some point. What species? Social willpower character. All based on healing. Nothing. And we're all going to get rebuilt. Well, I've successfully managed, and I've been doing this for now, successfully managed streaming on 3 different platforms. Exactly what I wanted. Quite happy with that. Try this again. Actually start game. Happy Canada Day to everybody. Meantime, I'm going to go watch some cartoons. Watch the 3 episodes of the show that just launched. Season of X-Men 97. Yeah. And when we come back to play later, we'll talk about it. All right, everyone, be well, be safe. Reach out if you need help, because we're always stronger together. See you next time.